in the know. We know y'all tuning in on Icon Radio, so thanks for tuning in. Just to recap now here that we got everything in order. Tim Seay, we're just going to go take it from the top one more time here with you. We want to talk about what's going on. The first and foremost, which is important to me, and I know is important to you, is the Prince Hall Masonry. So once again, introduce yourself.
I'm Tim Seay. I'm the Grand Master at the Conservative of the State of Arizona for Freemasonry.
All right, and then once again, we have the 100 year of Prince Hall Masonry here in Arizona. Let's talk about that again.
Got 100 years coming up in Arizona, and most of Arizonans don't know that we weren't even here. So we're going to have a big celebration 2020, May 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. If you can, come on out and enjoy yourself and get some history about masonry involving Arizona. Might even want to consider yourself to be a Mason.
Yes, sir. It's not a secret.
That's not a secret.
No, y'all out here.
Yeah, we here.
Oh, we deep. We deep.
And we here and we serve the community too. We're benevolence to charity and we get the job done.
Speaking about charity, I know you personally, Mr. Tim Seay, has a lot of different charity that you deal with. What do you have that's going on?
Well, I do still own Square and Compass. That started out in masonry when I was worship master when I was running the lodge, and it's grown to where I can branch out and give away as much as I can. Most people say that why do you give away so much? Well, if you make so much, you need to give it away anyway. So I feel like I'm blessed, and I want to bless other people. And I just want to show some unity and some solidarity, and I want people to know that I'm here to support in just about everything that you need. And I want to thank you, Brother Witt and Floyd, for even inviting me here to even get the word out. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, we got to, because at the end of the day, it's a movement. African Americans here in Arizona, especially especially with you with the coming on as far as mayoral, running for mayor here in Phoenix.
Yes.
We need that stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
So we know you've done a lot in the community. As a matter of fact, did you have a club?
Yeah, sure did. I don't see this for a minute, and that's actually what actually taught me more about Phoenix, Arizona, and its occupants and business.
What club is that right now?
I think it's shut down. It was Club Central at first, and then Michael bought it, and I had it after Club Central, and then Michael's bought it. I think it's been idle now. I think they're going to tear it down and they're going to do additions to the mall. And
it was a great club.
Well, yeah, it was, but what I learned is that I didn't own the land, and that was a mistake that I made, and others made too. You can say this your club, but if you don't own the land, it ain't yours.
Yeah.
And
you gotta own the land.
When you're paying other people other rent and making them rent, and it became 1 and 1 equal 2 to me anymore. So it was time to venture out and do something else. But I did try to bring that for the community. But we have to understand if we're going to support something, we need to support it. And it turned out, they would come to Seay's and spend $7 for a drink, and then it was always too much. Can you give me a little bit more?
Let me get another shot.
But they didn't understand the business part.
You don't belong in here.
Huh? You in the wrong club.
I know. I'm saying you can't pay $7 to support the club for $7. What type of people are these, man?
Well, that's the thing. They weren't. Then they would go to. They would go to Scottsdale, and I love Scottsdale. And they would pay $21 for a drink, and they would tip the bartender, and they would never ask for it.
Right?
So it's just the nature of the beast, and when we have a club or a black business or whatever it takes, we need to support it. And just like with the Icon and the radio, and
yes, sir.
We have to support that. So we need to get out there and promote that. And whatever it is, social media, word of mouth, this belongs to us,
right.
And we need to support that.
People don't realize how important that black dollar is, how far that can go. The unity. Once everybody come in together, how strong that is.
You know what they need to
want
do
to fight.
They need to go back and do some research on Black Wall Street.
Oh yeah. No problem.
How powerful that was.
Yeah, 1929.
I mean, man.
Yeah.
Tim knows his dates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tim knows his dates.
Yeah, don't mess with me in history. I tell you.
Tim knows his dates.
Yes, sir.
But this is why I'm also glad that, in the same token, how you went from owning the club to then moving what you learned, like as far as business, over into the political field.
Sure.
Because that right there is important. More people say they're going to get involved or they say they're going to do something and don't do nothing.
Right.
It's time to get involved. Like you said, what was your tagline? It's
time is now. Time is now. And like you say, if we read backwards, now's the time. So it doesn't matter. We can get it done. And that's why I offer up all these business class, 501c classes. I do it for free. You know, it's not about the money for me. But I found out that most of us that was getting there at Rice Store, you know, of course, the attorney's going to charge them $15,000, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said, well, you know, if you have some patience, you know, I can show you, put in the paperwork, get to the court system, and you know, it's not going to cost you a dime. What I want you to do is the next person that needs that help, just pay it forward. Help him out too.
Right.
Help him out too, because the more we help out, the stronger we get.
And also communication and collaboration.
That's right. That's correct.
You know, they ain't nothing like a team.
Mm-hmm.
They scared of a black team too.
Yes, they are.
They're terrified of that. But you know what? You gotta take what comes with it.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the tough part that comes with it though, because you know they're not gonna want this.
No,
well,
no.
But we are the strongest culture.
Absolutely.
All we have to do is stick together. I mean, we can't say this is, you know, like Black Wall Street 1929. Yeah, you come with that now, it's going to be a little different story.
What's interesting on that is, you know, I was listening to a brother talk. It was a little segment he had on about, you know, how they flipping all the characters to black characters.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they're doing that because we're the number one in buyers.
Mm-hmm.
We're like one of the number one in buyers and product of like clothes.
Oh
and
no, we
shoes.
are number one.
Yeah, we are. Okay,
Yeah.
so we
are
are
number
number one.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing that to get their fan base up. You know how they bringing out the Black Panther and all like that.
Yeah.
And, you know they flipped old girl from Teen Titans black and
Yeah.
then the Little Mermaid and
Sure.
stuff like that. The government know what they're doing because they targeted us and we giving them their money because they know we're one of the biggest consumers. And you know, it's sad that you know we see something shiny and we want it because that's how society tried to polish us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, if we could learn to flip the money into the community and get together, actually, that's the thing. We don't get together enough.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. That's the thing that we just don't get together enough. You know. And what do you think we could do?
Well, that's like you just said. That's economic business.
Right.
What you're talking about now. You take Popeyes with this chicken.
That's another one.
That was some great promotion.
They made $65 billion off of us.
Yeah.
$65 billion.
You ain't see.
And if you can stand in line to do that, we can all get together and
Go stand in there and
Wait a
vote.
minute.
Yes, sir.
I'm surprised nobody saw this because it's all on Facebook.
Sure.
And every black neighborhood, you got cars lined up around the corner.
Yeah.
They fighting.
Chicken.
You ain't see that in that one white neighborhood.
No.
Not one.
No.
You ain't see them talking about the Popeyes chicken, and you don't see them lined up, and you don't see in none of the white communities. Oh, I can't. I've been in line for about an hour and a half now.
Hour and a half. But you can't stand in line to vote. It's disturbing.
You know what?
We need to vote. We need to come together like Tim Seay said earlier in the segment. We have a very important election coming up.
Yes.
Very important.
Yes, sir.
We need to get out there and vote. If you're not registered to vote, vote.
Here's a quick history, if you don't mind. In 1893, January 1st, then our 16th president, Lincoln, you know, he put out executive order to end slavery. That was an Emancipation Proclamation, right? In 1865, April 15th, he was murdered. He was assassinated, right? 100 years later, 1963, Martin Luther King gave his infamous speech. promoting freedom
Mhm.
and equality, right? September 2nd, Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy got together to propose the Civil Rights Act bill,
Right.
right?
Right.
1963, November 22nd, John F. Kennedy was
Assassinated.
assassinated.
Yeah.
Dig?
Mm.
So I'm gonna jump up a little bit. So we get to 1968, April 4th,
Oh,
right?
dates. Got the
Martin
dates.
Luther King was assassinated, correct? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But July 2nd, 1964, the Civil Rights Act bill was signed by Martin Luther King and then our 36th president, Lyndon B. Johnson,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So in 1965, April 6th, the voters' right was signed to giving us the right to vote without discrimination, lifting the poll tax and the literacy test,
What year was that?
right? It was 1965.
1965.
April 6th, right? Right? So, as I'm saying this, there's men that has died for us to vote.
That's
Right?
true.
So, there's men that died for that. Martin Luther King died when he was 39 years old.
I'm 39
I'm
years old.
39. Right.
Right, I'm 39.
Most of us is older than that right
Man.
now. He
Man.
died. He died for us to vote. So I say, get your butt in line and vote, because somebody
All right, man.
died
I
for
know
you
that's right.
to vote. That's a right that's been earned, and you need to take advantage of that. Stop saying, well, it don't count. Well, if you don't vote, it won't count. It'll
right.
count a different way.
Tell them again,
So
Tim.
if you don't vote,
I've said that.
it won't count.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've said that.
Yeah.
I've said that.
Of
I've
course.
had that mentality.
Of course.
It's just what you've seen.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
But
Sure.
you know,
Sure.
I guess it's just like playing a lotto. You know what? You can't win if
Yeah.
you don't play.
That's
And what Obama said?
That's
Don't
right.
boo.
Yeah.
Vote.
Vote.
Right.
Don't
That's
boo.
true.
Vote.
Right.
Vote. But
That's
if you
true.
understand the history of it, you vote no matter what. And that's how I came about it. Because I started reading all this. Hey, man, you know, he took one for us.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So let me respect that and at least vote.
Right.
At least educate myself about what's going on. Because most of us that don't vote is some word in the street. I don't want them to know where I'm at, or they don't count and stuff like that. It's true. It's
Right.
true. They live off of our ignorance and us being scared to
Yeah.
vote ourselves.
Right.
So we have to move forward on that. So I'm asking everybody to at least register to vote. If you're hiring for some reason because your record's not good or something like that, you done your time, come see Tim Seay. I'm gonna take care of it.
Come see Tim. Matter of fact, about coming to see
y'all heard
Tim.
that, right?
Yeah.
Say, come see Tim Seay. He take care of that.
That's it.
So back to since we're talking about come see Tim Seay, just to put it out there again with your 501c3 classes and registering to vote. What day is that for the 501c3 class? And talk more about that.
That's gonna be every Wednesday down at the Temple, 6035 South 24th Street, Phoenix, Arizona, and it starts at 6 p.m. And if you want to start your 501c3, or if you want to get your rights restored, or you want to know your business plan, or you want to know the ins and outs of getting to a bank, getting loans and stuff like that, because there's particular things that you need to know without them seeing your face, and you can get it done. I'm a proven commodity. I've done it, and Lord has blessed me not to work for anyone except myself. I'm not saying that, never say never.
Right,
but
right,
I don't want to plan on going that way unless I'm working for the city and for the people.
Black man, that's big.
That's right.
Hey, you got his phone number, right?
I sure do.
I know that's right.
Speed that. Hey, the Grand Master of the state of Arizona call
That's
you.
right.
You answer.
Hey,
That's
I
right.
know that's right.
Youngest one in the country, almost.
That's right. You answer. You answer.
Yes, sir.
So this has been a good conversation about the restoring your rights, voting. Matter of fact, we're going to have, like I said, Tim Seay come in again throughout the year here or on our show. Definitely
pleasure.
come back and talk again. Definitely can't wait for you to run also with the 501c3. Great thing to do. If you know anybody that's trying to start a business or a charitable organization, we will be sharing this information on our AZ and the Know page. Definitely hit us up in the inbox, Facebook, AZ and the Know, Instagram, Twitter. Also, you can inbox us at azandtheknow@gmail.com. And if you have any more questions for us, ourselves, or Tim Seay, definitely hit us up, and I can definitely get the right channels to you. And other than that, man, it's been a pleasure. So we're not quite done yet. We still got like another 9 minutes for this part of the segment, but it's been great talking with you. Because I myself, as I'm an Arizona Prince Hall Mason, I am excited about this 100 year
Yes, sir.
for Arizona Prince Hall.
Yes, sir.
May, what's that date again?
Could be May 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 6th. If it get good, I'm gonna run it even longer.
Lock it in. Everybody's gonna want to come see this.
That's right.
Lock it into your calendars. We'll be promoting this as well along the way because I'm definitely excited to see what's going to go on with this showcase, learn some history about Prince Hall Masonry here in Arizona, and it's just going to be a good time. Come on out.
Masonry is strong in Arizona now. It took a little work, but we're strong here, and it's some positive men in masonry. And
don't we have a gentleman with a name on the building?
Harold Bolter. When I first became Grand Master, he was my mentor, and he died right after I came into office. And I named the building after him because he told me, he says, what do you think about being Grand Master? You be the youngest one, can you take the pressure, blah, 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 blah. He said, I see something in you I don't see in anyone else at this time. And I took that to heart because when he passed away, I was there when he took his last breath. And he said, you could take this masonry to another level, and you can bring Arizona up. And I've held true to,
and I know that's
that
true.
word. And
we see Tim everywhere.
I continue to do that. You know,
we see Tim
do that
everywhere, about every state. Representing the state of Arizona's Grand Master. You've been everywhere, so I definitely could be attesting to that.
Mm-hmm. And you know, if you think you want to be a Mason, come on, see this. You know,
what they say, to be one, so you got to know one.
It's a little tough.
Knock on that door.
It's a little tough, but you know, once you become a Mason, it's an honor to be a Mason.
You had to sneak that in there real quick. Y'all listening though, right?
Yeah, see, you pay attention.
Absolutely.
He's sharp. Yes, but we're going to get into a few minutes here, the sports segment with Say It Loud Sports with Andre.
Say It Loud.
And we'll go
I'm
over.
coming.
Is he coming?
I'm coming.
We ready for that other 100-year news with football, the NFL, 100 years. I can't wait to hear more about this.
It's nothing but drama right now.
Man, you know what?
It started off with drama.
We're going to leave that for a few more minutes.
Yes, we are.
We all done heard about that.
I'm fired up.
You ready to say it loud?
I'm ready to say it loud, baby.
Ready to say it loud. Well, Tim, definitely a pleasure to have you in the studio today. Thanks for coming in to Icon Radio, AZ in the Know. Matter of fact, you know what? For people that don't know, I'm going to do that, since Tim Seay want to talk about history.
Yes.
If it wasn't for Tim Seay, there would not be an AZ in the Know. I just want to thank you. Because a lot of people actually don't know that behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
When Tim was talking about helping people in the community and, pass on the information to the next man, I felt that. I felt that.
I appreciate that.
If it wasn't for you, I would not be sitting here right now today.
Yeah, and you're a good man, and I follow you, and I'll be definitely promoting you, and you're doing an excellent job. You and Floyd are doing an excellent job, and that's what's needed in the community. We just need to support that. We need to support that. And don't forget to go to Tim Seay for Mayor Facebook page.
That's right.
And timseayformayor.com if you want to donate. I know we're usually light on the donation, but like I said, I'll take care of most of that. Just show a little support. $5, $10, it doesn't matter. That's how we work anyway. So
we need a mayor like this.
Absolutely.
So Tim Seay for Mayor 2021.
2021, I'm gonna take office.
Y'all get out there and vote for this brother for real.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we got some good music coming up. What we got coming up here, Floyd?
Well, we got who is this? Let me get them ready.
Just got to get them up, get them ready. We ready. I'm ready for some sports, man. I'm ready to hear some Say It Loud sports.
You say it loud.
But before we do
sports,
before we do sports, we're gonna do some events. But before we do some events, we're gonna play some music right now, which is by Chris Lane. This is a local artist over here in Phoenix, Arizona, and his new CD is called Snooze Button.
Snooze Button. Let's check it out.
That new young brother out here, huh?
Snooze.
Yeah.
Snooze Button.
Yeah.
Yeah.